Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. The Boston Celtics. So here's Miami's starting group.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Payton looking it over. Pass to Walker. Back to Payton. O'Neal sets the screen for Payton. Porzingis with the rebound. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the New Jersey Nets. Holiday drops in the layup for two.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
Wade against White. Wade outside. Driving inside. And Wade slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Shaq. The 9-foot shot. Tries again. Porzingis with the block. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday against Payton. Here's Wade. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wade's got 5 points so far.
Not typically a three-point shooter, but there, Wade getting his revenge.
Outside Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. Miami grabs the miss.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Defensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Tatum. Back to White. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Walker with some nice D.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Payton. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Rebound, Payton.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Wade surveying the D. Back to Payton. Pass to Wade. Shoots over White. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Payton. That's 7 points for Dwayne Wade.
And Wade's shot selection really impresses me. Understands his strengths and recognizes when to take that jumper.
Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another miss by Boston. Wade passes to Payton. Inside. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. new group in for the Heat. Warnings checked in for Haslam. Turkoglu comes in for Walker. Antonio Daniels checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Williams in for Gary Payton. On defense, the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Here's O'Neal. Off target with the jump hook.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Over in the corner, Brown. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Williams. What a terrific move that was.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Brown kicks to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Mourning. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by Miami. Daniels, no good. Boston leading by 4. Upside, Brown.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Here is Williams. On the wing, Daniels. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Daniels. And Miami making a change here. Walker's checked in. Both free throws good from Daniels.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Craig. To the right side. Here's Pritchard. Here he goes. The three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Williams out there with Antonio Daniels. Then it's Walker. Then it's Hedo Turkoglu. And it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Williams for 3. Again, the miss by Williams. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Walker. Back to Daniels. Takes the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Tatum. And stolen by Mourning. Turkoglu against Tatum. Daniels misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Pritchard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Daniels passes to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Heat making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Drills the three-pointer. Pritchard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Turkoglu against Tatum. Pass to Daniels. Lock at 6. Back to Warren. From past the arc. Rebound Boston. In the corner. Tatum with it. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. We almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum!
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Then for the Heat, Shaq is checked in for Mourning. And it's Payton in for Jason Williams. Wade against White. Will it go? Here's O'Neal. Porzingis with the rebound. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Milwaukee. Right wing. Back to White. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Tatum on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Walker's checked in for the Heat. And so Tatum nails them both.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Here's Wade. Second shot opportunity. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The Heat trail by 17. Timeout called the Heat.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop
it. Wade on the wing. Light covering. To end the cold streak. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The kick out to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to White. Brown dishes to White. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 15. Wade outside. Driving the lane. The slam dunk by Wade.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's White outside Tatum. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. Shakes him. Here's Wade. Count the basket. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Brown down low, guarded by Walker. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. The Heat trail by 13. Payton up top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Payton. O'Neal a screen on Holiday. Payton the bounce pass. Leads away. The shot comes out. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about. Most don't.
And now let's turn to the first half of our game. It's been all about Jaylen Brown so far.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Miami has possession. trailing by 13. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
The Heat trail by 16. Pass to Payton. Wade on the wing over White. Wade can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Holiday against Payton. Pass to Shaq. Fader on the way. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and we're going to hear it. It's time for some T-shirts right now, fans.
The Heat trail by 20.
Come on, fans, let's hear it for Celtics Entertainment.
Wade outside to stop the run. He can't get it to go. White with the defensive effort.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Payton against Holiday. Here. Right side of the rim. Wade's got 13.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Heat on offense. Payton with the ball. Pass to Walker. Here's Wade. They get it back. Haslam with it. Now here's Walker. 6 to shoot. Payton inside. He's against Porzingis. Was shot by Payton, no good. Here's Boston now. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Holiday gets the bucket. He's got 11.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Wade. He's got 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Holiday with the block.
You can't say enough about Holiday's defensive instincts. It's exceptional.
Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Wade looking to end his cold spell, and they pick up 2.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
No good on that one. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Then for the Heat, Turkoglu's checked in for Walker. Daniels comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Williams in for Payton. And it's Williams with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Here's O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Has him against Tatum. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 13.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Haslam. 1:43 left in the third. Haslam a screen. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From the top of the key. Daniels, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
On the wing, Daniels. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Holiday finds Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Misses the three. So it's Miami now. With the crossover. Williams can't get it to go. And here's Boston. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Heat. Now Daniels. Pass to Williams. It's good. He's got 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
From outside the arc, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Celtics out in front, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. On the court for the Heat, we've got Antonio Daniels, Hedo Turkoglu out there with Mourning, and it's Williams, and it's Wright in at the 3 spot. Pass to Hauser, shoots the 3, hands it from downtown. Hauser's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Out left to the wing. Turkoglu kicks to Williams. Mourning with the screen. With some arc, and Mourning throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. And there it is for him.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pritchard's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. It's right on the wing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Mourning. Turkoglu outside. Mourning with the screen. Turkoglu against Horford.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. And the Celtics another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Horford against Turkoglu. Pass to Mourning. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Cada.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Pritchard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Daniels passes to Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Pritchard. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Outside Williams, the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Horford has a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. No good from Turkoglu. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. On offense, here are the Heat. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Payton. Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
O'Neal.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Good on the 3-point shot. Hauser's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
6 on the shot clock. Payton with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. They get the rebound. O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pritchard. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wade outside. Pass to Payton. Beyond the arc. Shaq dishing to Walker. Count it. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Horford with the screen on Payton. Pritchard passes to Tillman. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stripped away. Horford with it. O'Neal's there. And finished off by Horford.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's O'Neal. The rebound by the Celtics. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hauser. Horford with the screen on Payton. Here's Pritchard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.